Hey Red Siren, thanks for stopping in. What's the 308 in your name? Is that your area code or like birth date? Hey Stemmons, hope you're doing well. That's pretty crazy. That's my mom's birthday as well. Things are pretty good. Just got home from grocery shopping, hit Fred Meyer and Walgreens, and then Starbucks on the way home. How's everything with you? Yeah, definitely not a fan of chores. Stuff like cleaning and stuff around the house, but I like shopping since I like food. I did post my Go Live to Twitter, and I think I got all my Discord channels. I actually remembered to do that today. Hey Jack, how's it going? Hope you guys are all doing well today. I like cooking, I don't like doing the shopping and cleaning. Yeah, I like cooking as well. Yeah, cleaning is probably my least favorite chore. So I got a Nether Drake Helm recipe with an RMV of like 40k on my other hunter. But only in blue so far on this account. But I'm gonna probably switch realms, start checking some mailboxes, and probably get into flipping. Working hard on the website. Nice, what changes have you made to it since yesterday? Hey Koala, hope you're doing well today. Gonna check my Malfurion banker first. I did have a really nice sale on the Sulfurion Hammer a few days ago. I think I picked one up at like 50, and I did see a sale at like 150, so pretty easy 100k profit on that. Hey, Cassette Tape. Thanks for stopping in today. Hope you're doing well. Check the add-ons and website page. Looks pretty good. There's a typo though. It should be non-gold related add-ons instead of none. On the add-ons page. Pretty good compilation of websites and add-ons though. It's 165k mailbox on this tune. We did sell almost 200 of the Fortitudes. At roughly like 100 gold each. Wonder if someone did like a reset or something.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Someone must have done a reset to 190. So I should probably craft more of those. I think I'm sold out now. You can see my average sale in this realm is 300 for those, and I've sold 1,000. So pretty solid sales.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
So I have battle shouts. And then intellects. I think I did a reset on these as well. They're back down to like 50 or 60, so I might do another reset. But we did get that nice sale on the Sulfurian Hammer. I actually have a second one somewhere, I think, on this realm. Yeah, I bought 2 of those at 51.2k average. So I have the second one left still. And we made like 90k profit on the one that we flipped.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
So our average buy on those is 112. And you guys can see I've been flipping them for like 350. So I may do another reset. Let me check the prices of herbs first. Yeah, the herbs are super expensive right now. Like 5 gold plus on this realm. So I think we're pretty safe to do a reset. Yeah, Crimson Inks are at 20. And Pigments are at 14. I think you need 6 to craft the War Scrolls. So we should be pretty safe to reset the ones at like 60, 70 gold. Could just buy the one up at 92 as well. There's only 5 of those. And then just do a reset to like 200. Like someone did with the other War Scrolls. I think my highest sell was 1,000 gold for that. 949 after the auction house cut. So we could try like 300. Or should I be greedy and like do 500? I'll be greedy, I guess. And then this is an easy reset. 6k. Just reset to like 300, 500.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me. If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
And then I do need to remember to do the fortitudes.
I can't carry any more of those.
Don't remember if I have any inks already made, but I can switch to my rogue on this realm and check. And then I think my demon hunter has a bunch as well.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
I can't carry any more of those.
Nice, we got it. That's a definite snipe. 1.5k Janus Locket. Should probably check the other items as well. Meridian's listed at 42. There's the locket. Music box, I think, is the other one. So no price mistake on those. But that locket at 1.5k is an insane deal. I wonder if it just got listed or if it's on the Undermine Journal. I think it just got listed. I'm not seeing it on the Undermine Journal. We just got really lucky when we were relisting ours. Oh, actually, it is there. Wow, the prices on these are insane. They're back down to like 4 or 5k on some realms. Like Hel'thos, Ragnaros, Proudmoore, 5k. Azralon, 6.6k. I think those are all the Brazilian servers, though. Like Azralon, Kel'Thas, Ragnaros. Could potentially flip the one in Proudmoore. I'm gonna log into Proudmoore on this account. Or not this account, but another account. See if it's still there.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
And then these flasks sell surprisingly well still. I'm actually sitting on quite a few. I have another banker with its own guild bank full of these from Legion. So we can unload them like slowly throughout. And a BFA and Shadowlands as well. Not sure how they're going to scale with the stat crunch though. Hopefully they're still somewhat useful. Uh, 60 gold's pretty low. Gonna list mine for like 240. So I got the locket at 5k on Proudmoore. Next lowest is 12k. So I'll have to relist that later. And then while I'm on this account, I should probably check my scribe on this realm. I do have a scribe on this account and then another account. That way if I'm like shuffling for inks, I can do it on the account that I'm not playing on. I think we got undercut already. Oh, this person just has one. Alright, they can have their one. Yeah, so someone did do a reset on Fortitude, it looks like. So this Demon Hunter has enough to craft 32. So I'm just gonna craft all those. And then mail them over to this account.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Dang, 120. Seems pretty low. Sold 2 of those so far at 160. Just relist mine for 200. Tempted to do a reset on these. I actually have like 120 left over still. I think 10 gold's pretty low though. There's maybe like 1 or 2 specs I would use this, but I guess I can try a reset. Be like 400 gold to do a reset. And then try and get a sell at the 573.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me. Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
T-Boosts are down to like 26, 40k. Probably not worth listing mine. And then everything else I think I can list using TSM. I should have groups made. Hey Athenarius. Thanks for stopping in today. Hope you're doing well. Doing pretty well. Just sipping my cold brew and relisting some auctions.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me. Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old. If you find anything exotic,
Gonna switch to my rogue and see if I have any of the inks made on that tune. I'm farming S-Labs and Tarokar on the other account while I wait for the 24-hour cooldown for a boost so I can enter dungeon. Nice! Yeah, I'm actually running Shadow Labs as well, my hunters, on my other accounts. I did get a pretty nice recipe earlier. I think it was one of the leatherworking patterns with a region market value average of like 40k. Yeah, I just have been parking my tunes there the last 2 days. I'm probably up like 150k in like recipes and blues and epics. Oh, nice, I have 3,000 of those. Good thing I like AFK craft.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
So maybe craft like... How many do I want? Maybe like 200? Yeah, I guess I'll craft like 200 more of the fortitudes.
If you find anything exotic that would scare you shellless. Fine, leave. I was done talking to you anyway.
The mouse is in the house. How's it going today, man? Hope you guys are doing well. I got the tailoring bracers worth 7k, nothing else though. That's still really good though. It's like an effortless farm, you just like chill there. Loot every once in a while and I mean it's like steady gold, just like throwing up the items that you get on the auction house. I have almost 50k worth of Saronite, Titanium, and Fel Iron / Corium. Dang, that's really good. Yeah, I feel like Corium's like super expensive on all my realms right now. Even on Tichondrius, like my best price was 50 gold. And I think they're back up to 100 gold per ore. Yeah, I actually wanted to restock the Fel Steel Longblades, but I think it was too expensive to buy the Corium at that price. Especially with the Longblade being at like 30k. $700 gold per Corium right now. Someone try to do a reset. Nice. Yeah, 700 gold's a pretty decent price. There was a WordPress plugin that will show a little icon when a streamer went live on Twitch, but sadly it doesn't work. Dang, that sucks. Can you go in and like fix it? I think you can manually edit the plugins that you get. It's been a while since I've played around with WordPress though, but I remember that being a thing.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be
I'm just gonna list the war scrolls on this tune, I think. Actually, I'll just mail them over. I'm hardly on this tune anymore, so if I get any sales, I'll forget to loot them, probably. And then we're still sitting on like 2,000 of the inks. So if we run out of any of the other ones, we're still set on inks, not having to craft any. And I should do jards while I'm here. Forget this is an engineer as well. Yeah, I think this is the first time I've done the cooldown for jards in like a month on this tune.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
And Sky Golems are sitting at like 70k. So I do definitely need to be on top of doing that cooldown. Doing okay, but could be better, but who cares? We are here to have fun. Yeah, for sure, it's a game. You should enjoy what you're doing in game. You're not a coder. Fair enough. I think most of the add-ons like use JavaScript, which is pretty easy to learn. Someone got timed out. Who got timed out? Oh, Mouse got timed out? No. Looks like Mouse timed out Jack. So we will see you in 1 minute, Jack. It's kind of annoying that I delete the messages as well. When you time someone out. I cannot click on my mailbox. Oh, there it goes. Nice.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Sweet. Hopefully some of those will sell.
If you find anything exotic,
I'm gonna check my Hunter on Tychoners real quick. I actually need to see how many Expulsum I have, because I have to do a restock on I think the wine handers am sold out on my banker on this realm rather. So I only have 6 expulsum, but I think I can craft 1 or 2. Nice, I can make 2. So I'm gonna run out, craft those, and mail them over to my banker. I think I actually need a...
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old. If you find anything
Might need an
exotic,
anvil.
bring it to me.
Yeah, I do need an anvil. I think I can just buy one off the auction house.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries
Yeah, they're like
old.
17 gold. They're 15 gold, I guess.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Interesting.
We can actually check our sales here.
Very good. My, you're a tall one. Very well then.
So we did sell a bunch of war scrolls on this tune as well. Did someone just buy out all my compendiums to do a reset? I'm not sure. We can check the prices on these in a second. Sold a couple of contracts. Pretty decent sales, I guess. We do move a lot of war scrolls on this realm as well. But only 35k. But still pretty decent, I think. Yeah, you should have your modded VIP back.
Off and away. Too far away.
Greetings, sir and or ma'am. Come back with some.
I think we're done on this tune. I'm just gonna park it here. That way I can get back to Shadowlands, or Shadow Labs easier. Actually, I'm going to be raiding on this tune, so I should probably park myself in Zulazar. That way my Hearthstone will be off cooldown as well. Yeah, I think we're doing the first 3 bosses on Mythic tonight. So I'll run that on my Hunter, and then... We didn't get N'Zoth yesterday, so we'll probably do that on my DK. Because I still need the two-hander on the Death Knight on this realm. But just gonna be doing gold making until then. That'll be in like 3 hours. So we should be able to hit all of our realms on this account. We can check Illidan next. We are doing some light flipping on this realm, but nothing too amazing. I did move over a bunch of gold though. Just buy pets and probably invest in a few TCG mounts. What sword? Oh, the mod sword. That's really weird. Oh, so if I give you VIP, does it override the moderator? I didn't know you could not have both. Small flip bought a Swarm Fury gloves, Island Transmog for 150 and flipped it 40 minutes ago for 1.2. That's still a nice flip. What are some beginner tips for gold making? Probably like start small. Maybe focus on 1 or 2 professions to start out. And then if you need to build up your capital, probably do like gathering or one of the raw gold farms. Like if you have like leatherworking and skinning, the Altal Zar farm right now is pretty popular. You could also like team up with other people and do like the 2x4 farms. And then once you get your capital built up, you can get into professions. And then flipping as well. Yeah, like on this account, it's like mostly just flipping that I do. You can see most of my bankers are like level 1. I just move over pets, get some starting capital, and then start flipping items. Don't waste time is the best tip. That's also good as well. I've got like 700k across my characters. That's probably enough to get started with professions and like flipping. Just a matter of leveling up your professions. And then on some realms you'll need to have rank 3 to make things profitable. But on my low pops, like I can craft stuff at like rank 2 and still have it be profitable. So we bought 2 of these at 1k. And then we did pick up a 390 at 1k as well. So I'll try and flip that for like 100. I think we tried to reset on these. Last time we were on this account. But average purchase is 17 at 972, and our average sale is 25. We did manage to sell one at like 120, which bumped that up quite a bit. You can see our lowest sell is 1.6. So a pretty wide range. But I think 2k is fine, so we're gonna list a couple at 2k. Lofty belt. Not actually quite sure how much we paid for this. It looks like 230. They're back up to like 920, 940. So let's both of those. And then we did get a bunch of these lumberjack recipes for super cheap. But you guys can see that they're back down to like 8k. So I'm probably gonna sit on mine for the green lumberjack shirt recipe. Searing Golden Blade, we picked up 5 of those at 9.7, and we've already sold 2 at 19k. And they're back up to like 70, which is pretty high. Some pretty nice prices on TCGs actually. 3.2 for Swip, Shore Strider, and then 4 million for Hippogriff, Modeled, and the Blue X51. Wonder if the prices will come down any further. First, do what you like most, raw gold, herb mining, or whatever, 2x4 farms, it all depends on what you like. If you're doing something you like, you will keep on doing it. If you're doing something that you don't like, you might get burnt out really quickly. I've got a druid I wanted to use for herbing and mining, but I heard I should have one of the transmog farms too. Oh, have one for the transmog farms too. Yeah, like if you're doing some of the 2x4s, you want to pick up tailoring, because you get way more cloth that way. But you can always do that on an alt. Especially if you have like a monk, they're really useful for those farms. Yeah, if you have 700k, you should have enough to invest in materials, get into professions. And then maybe even some light flipping. Flipping is kind of risky in my realm due to unstable prices and people undercutting to 10% of the current min buyout. I mean, if they undercut to like 10%, you should be... I guess it really depends on the item, but if someone undercuts by undercuts to 10%, I'll buy them out just to reset. So we're done on Illidan. We checked Tychondrius already and Malfurion on this account. So we'll check Agamagon. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Lazy Goldmaker got to be for the second time a dad. Oh, nice. Are they expecting another baby? That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, we did buy that lavish servings for 5 gold. I think that was yesterday.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries.
R&B's still 50k. Tried 75 for mine.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
So we sold something for 30k, which is awesome. Plans, Fell Fury Gauntlets. I actually think I got one of those, from the Shadow Labs farm on one of my hunters. But I think I picked that one up, to flip on this realm. So yeah, we picked that one up for 7.3. Flipped it for 30. But that was almost like 2 years ago. So it has been a while.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Swift Razraptor, the old GZ one on Sentinels for 198. Dang, I wish I had gold on that server. Transmog's still selling. Still selling relatively well. Yeah, sales last week have been pretty decent.
If you find anything exotic, bring it.
Oh, did he log off? I'm so sad. I think I just need to reroll allied races on all my bankers on this account, so they're level 20 and I can just mount on my own. But pretty nice flip on that item. I think we made 23k profit, but it did take us quite a while to sell that item.
The winds guide you.
It's actually really good. We got that for 100 gold. Um, 8 gold, 0.04 sell rate, RMV is like 3k. Probably gonna buy that one out. And then we'll list ours for like 5k. Really nice flip on this item as well. Medicant's Robe. Bought 5 at 189 average, and we've flipped 2 so far at almost 4k. I guess I could sell one of them for 700. Probably gonna buy that one up at 100. Pretty low sell rate, but I think we can probably risk it. It's only 100 gold to buy it out anyways. Trying to remember what I have on. Or on this realm, rather. Depends on your server and how many you got on the auction house. Econs might not agree with me on that statement. Yeah, it probably depends on your realm as well. But I think in general, they're still selling pretty well. I'm alive and didn't get a hangover. Good to hear, man. How was your birthday? Yeah, I actually meant to, like, raid you yesterday, but I completely forgot. Hopefully you guys had a nice birthday nonetheless.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Made my goal of 100k today. Nice, congrats, man. Hope you're doing well, by the way. Thanks for stopping in again, Meep.
If you find anything...
So just gonna check my pet seller on this realm. Pretty apt name as well. Pet seller. Good news, guys. My cat made it back from the hospital and is doing much better now. That's awesome news, man. Glad your cat is doing better. This nitro brew I picked up from Starbucks actually tastes like beer. It's like a mix between like coffee and beer. So no pet sales, unfortunately. I had a coffee beer once, 3 out of 10. Yeah, not really a fan of the nitro brews, I don't think. I had a friend that like, really likes it, so I decided to try it out today. But I don't think it's for me. I've had like chocolate beer as well. There's some like really weird flavors. Can I have a hippogriff hatchling? I'm pretty sure I'm selling one on Tichondrius for, I think it's up for 190. So if you want to give me 190k on NA on Tichondrius, I'd be more than happy to give you the hippogriff hatchling. I'm listing mine here for 500. That's pretty insane. I would not take 75k. Yeah, I think actually Billis was dumping a bunch of pets on NA for super cheap to fund his Longboy. I don't know if he has any hippogriffs, but you could always ask him. I actually have 2 of my journals still. My level 25 that I'm just going to keep for my collection. And then I must have gotten a level 1 at some point. Probably from like a container or something. Do need to level a bunch of TCG pets. Yeah, I have 3 TCGs on this account that I need to level. Night Saber Cub, the Hippogriff Hatchling, and a Gusting Grimoire. Or Grimoire, I guess. So if anyone wants a Shaw mount, my buddy says that there's one up on Azul Naru for 1.2 million and another on Rexstar for 225. Last time we checked. I actually got mine at a container, so I don't have to bid on it. But if anyone's looking... Done on this realm, so... Gonna hop to my next realm. What's his name? Billis Onyxia? He should be in the WoW Economy Discord. It should just be discord.gg/WoW Economy. And then he should be one of the names in like purple. We'll check Lathon next. I think this is actually a realm that got merged with Malfurion. No, that was Lothar. Too many names that sound like. But we do have 2 bankers on this account, or on this realm as well. 1 for flipping and 1 for pets. Are you on Ice Crown or Malagos? No, I'm not on either of those realms. The Raptor is still holding strong on Sense for 190k too. I'm so tempted, but I don't think I'll be able to beat some people. Yeah, it does take a couple of hours to move over gold. So if you're going to do a guild transfer, be cutting it kind of close. Because it's 4 p.m. Pacific right now. And then most of the auctions end between like 7 to 9 p.m. I had a hatchling way back in the day, sold it for what was a lot at the time, fraction of new prices. Yeah, I think the time would have been to sell in, like, Legion. If you're looking for, like, nominal gold. Some of those pets were going for, like... I think the tigers were going for over 1 million on Europe. And then... on NA, I think the prices were probably, like, 600 or 700. Maybe even, like, 800 on some of the, low pops. So no sales on this realm. But it has been, like, over a week, I think, since we relisted. There's a lot of really good recipes and items I think we can invest in here, though. So we'll do some shopping before we switch realms. Pretty low sell rate, but you can see the region market value average is like 27k. So I think that's a buy at 6 gold. Relatively a popular transmog, low sell rate. RMV's 20k, and it's listed for 1k. Probably gonna buy it to flip, it's only 1k, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Bracers, region market value average 4.3k. Very low sell rate again, but for 3 gold, 59, we can probably risk it. Very similar looking transmog. RMV's 13k and it's listed for 879. May pass on this one. I have like 0 experience selling this item, so my gut's telling me to not buy it out. Heroic Potion, you can see the RMV is like 5k. It's listed for 50 gold right now. It actually has a pretty decent sell rate, 0.02. It's actually decent for an old world recipe, so I'll probably buy that up as well. And then there is a Jeweler's Sapphire Monocle recipe for 35. I actually bought one for 35, it looks like, last month. So we could buy another one. Have 2 and try and flip it for 120. Close to that region market value average. Yeah, there's 27 of these total in NA right now. And this is probably going to be the lowest price. Yeah, there's also one on Azralon for 35k. But we are only at 62k on this realm. So that'd be more than half of our gold. Do you rely on the deals on the Undermine Journal, or do you have to dig the site? Usually I look at the deals, but it's not like I buy everything. I will look at the item in game, make sure the numbers make sense before I buy it out. Demo76, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry I missed it earlier. Oh, I actually have a Spire the Stone Shaper on this realm. Pick that up for 20. So we can try and flip her for like 200, I think. I think it's one of the items that drops an Olaman. It does drop from Classic. So this is actually a drop from BRD, it looks like. But you guys can see the region market value average is like 140. So I think it's a pretty rare drop. Is there a tell if someone is marking the price? You can just use TSM. Looking at metrics like the region market value average, and then the historical pricing as well. It actually looks like I don't have the historical enabled on this account, but I should do that. Um, It's like region and historical. And then historical prices too as well. So this is just going to be for this specific realm. And then the region is going to be for the entire region. Sold a vendor farmer Braum for 20k. Nice. Oh yeah, I was supposed to check out the engineering vendor, but I forgot to do that. I think that's everything I want turned on. Very useful to have the mid-normal max prices show up. Probably gonna hold off on buying the other recipe, since I only have 62k on this realm. But we can check our pet seller on this realm. But I think I've moved over a lot of my pets, so I'm not expecting any sales on this banker. Which pet? Is it like a pet or an item? Hey Stangs, how's it going? I hope you guys are doing well today. Is Mythic still on for tonight, or did it get postponed until tomorrow? Going pretty well for me. Just got home from grocery shopping, now I'm streaming some WoW. Trying to decide if I like this, Nitro Brew from Starbucks. I actually have 41k on this banker. So, like, a little bit over 100k. So we could invest in that recipe, but it's still like a third of our capital. So probably just gonna hold off. Dragon Ball, I don't think we're doing anything on that realm on this account. So we can skip that and go to Argent Dawn. Do you have a max amount post for each item? For like transmog and recipes, I have it set up in tiers. So for example, an item worth 10k might be in like the 5 to 50k group. And then I do have a max amount set for my normal price, depending on which group it is. Someone just spot out the Fez and Bushmaster on Moonguard for a total of 5 million. Not to me. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, I think the most expensive item on Moonguard I have is the Hotshot Pilot Gloves. Haven't been able to move those yet. Custom groups are built off someone. I made my own groups. Nice, we're gonna be doing it tonight. Yeah, I tried the regular and I thought it was okay. So today I got the salted honey flavor. I guess it tastes alright. But I think if I'm having coffee, I prefer the either like iced coffee or cold brew. And then if it's cold, I really like cappuccinos. And then the caramel stuff that they make. Like caramel lattes. Caramel macchiatos. Usually how many times do you post the same transmog? Pretty much until it sells. Usually my operations have the margins big enough where I can relist it hundreds, even thousands of times without... if it sells, like, I'll get most of my gold back. So... your Hotshot gloves aren't up on the auction house, though. I just looked. Yeah, I don't have it listed right now. We can actually check Moonguard after we're done on this realm. It's like further down the list, but we can just skip to it. Sib3E, thank you so much for the follow. Dang, we bought these for 7.5, and now there's a bunch up at 6, 7, and 7.2. It's probably gonna end up sitting on ours for a while. Actually I have a Seafarer's Pantaloons on this round. Paid 32k for that. You can see the RMV's 400. I think there's actually like less than 20 of these on NA. Oh, actually, I was mistaken. There's 45 listed. Well, that's still really low for a transmog item. There's also one on Illyria Khadgar for 28k, but I have no gold there. And then the next list price is 100k on Moonguard. Nobody still understands what Hecons is saying, so no worry. Oh, Did I misread one of his questions? I'm confused. So I think we'll try and get like 400k for this. Maybe try 500. I'm not in any sort of rush to sell it anyways. Is he asking like max amount, like max quantity or max price? Oh, quantity. Usually for stuff like 310s, like the Island Expedition gear, I don't have a max quantity set. I usually just set it to 100. But some of the like transmog and stuff, you only need like 1 or 2 listed at a time. Alright, let's check out Moonguard. So we'll have to remember that we're on Bloodhoof. I think I have a couple TCGs and then those gloves on this realm. I want to buy my Sand Green Robe for 35k. Probably not. Do you have any gold on EU at the moment? Nope, I'm just on NA. But we'll probably be making a move to EU sometime during Shadowlands. Maybe after our first couple months. So it looks like we did a reset on the Durkeys. And then we do have the pilot gloves. A couple other transmog pieces, and then a bunch of pets. So we do have Tuskar Kite. And I think I moved everything else to Tichondrius. What servers? Not quite sure yet. Probably target a few low pops first. Make sure we're able to make our EU WoW token each month. And then probably branch out to some of the higher and full pops. Employ like the similar strategy that we did on NA. So there's one up at 200. Probably don't want to sell mine at 200. You guys can see the RMB is closer to 500. So I'm gonna throw mine up at 440. Oh, he was asking about the number of times I post an auction. Yeah, I don't really have a max for that either. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can always ask in chat. And then if I like, misunderstand a question, you can ask again. And then sometimes the chat moves really fast, and if I miss something that you said, you can type it out again as well. Or just let me know and I can scroll up, I guess. That's easier as well. Hey sis, hope you're doing well today. Thanks for stopping in. I'm gonna check the prices of some of the pets on this realm. So Tiki masks are 100 gold. So we could move a few of those over. Looks like we're sold out of the cauldron, so I'll move a few of those over. I'm actually logged into a couple of other accounts on this BNet, so my pets are kind of locked at the moment. Budding algae for 25k. Yeah, I think I paid like 30 or 40k for the Hotshot Pilot Gloves. So I only have 36k left on this realm. I'll have to remember to bring some of the pets over, though. So I found a few items in my bank not available anymore, like the Foreman's Vest and the Runic Cane. Any idea what they're worth? Yeah, check the Undermine Journal. And then you can also check the TSM. Just enable the tooltip, and it should give you a rough idea of how much it's worth. But I think the foreman stuff is worth a lot. So I do have a tune on Bloodhoof on this account. Check what I have on it. I think someone actually gave us a bunch of items on Bloodhoof. Hey Raincloud, hope you're doing well. Doing pretty well. Yeah, just drinking some coffee and playing WoW. Yeah, someone did give us a bunch of items on this realm. I think I was supposed to transfer over some gold. Just doing the guild tabard trick so I could list it.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Yeah, I can't even list that. So I will have to move over some gold. Actually gonna do that now. I do have my other accounts logged in, so I can just buy guild tabards and mail them over. $500,000. I have 2 of them. I think that's awesome. Yeah, especially if you can sell one of those. 300k off a longboy. And trying not to bash my head into this desk. Dang, that's super close, man. You could probably make it this weekend. I'm on a full pop EU, nothing is moving anymore in the auction house. People bots are undercutting instantly. Yeah, I had that same problem on Tichondrius. I got into alchemy a couple of days ago. Pretty much had to babysit all my auctions. Because people were undercutting like pretty much immediately. I'd list something and then like 30 seconds later I'd be undercut by like 4 people. So I think the trick is just to list in small batches. For like potions and stuff, you can just list in stacks of like 100. And then like relist every maybe like 30 seconds to a minute. What server? Nice, it seems like everyone on EU is on Kazakh. Hey Billis, how's it going today? Hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah, we were actually talking about you earlier. I know you were trying to move a bunch of pets on NA for your Longboy. Do you have any of the hippogriffs for super cheap? Are you planning to buy the Longboy in a different realm? So milled over a bunch of tabards from one of my other accounts.
Step closer and don't mumble.
Pretty steep exchange rate. You do lose 75% of the value, but it's like a super easy way to get gold on a new realm.
Not everything in the ocean is as good-looking or nice-mannered as I am.
Friend. Be careful. Light be with you. Go with honor.
Have
friend.
anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Still have over 600 pets on the auction house for a little bit over 12 million on KT. Sold pets for 4.2. 800k left to go. That's insane. Didn't you start like last week? It's crazy you sold that much in like a week. Old Greg 5, thank you so much for the follow. Thanks for stopping by the stream, and hope you're doing well today. I think 2.5 is kind of low, so I'm going to list mine at 8. Speaking of Foreman's leggings, or Foreman's pieces. Dang, I can't believe he gave me the legs and the gloves. So we could try like 440.
If you find anything exotic, bring...
Yeah, I don't think I have very much gold on Kel'Thuzad, but I'll check it out. Dang, that's pretty insane. 300k to like over 4 million in 6 days? I easily lost 1 to 2 million gold in the process as I am selling pets for less than what I paid. But yeah, definitely worth it. Once you get your Longboy purchase, you can always make that gold back.
I can't carry any more of those.
Can't wait to find out if Blizzard will automatically ban me if I move 5 million gold between my accounts. How many accounts do you have to bounce gold back and forth between? I'm sure it'll be fine if they're all under your name. Looks like we tried to flip on these. We were like halfway successful. Bought 4 at 1.1 and sold 1 at 2.7. Now they're back up to like 5. Just 2 accounts. Pet account plus 5 million into the guild bank. Main account withdraws 5 million for the guild bank. I might put in a ticket beforehand to let them know just in case. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Do you have any TCGs left over on KT? Quite a few TCGs. Awesome, I will have to check them out. Uh, 187 Hippogriff? Are you Hanahan? Uh, 500 for Tiger Cup. $240 for a cut. Pretty good prices on Landros. I did it with 10 million gold and got permabanned. Was clearly auto after getting them to look at it. It got overturned. Dang, I can't believe they give you a permaban. That's pretty rough. Is that just from moving gold between, like, servers? Because I moved to Guildbanks not too long ago on Illidan, and I didn't get banned at all. Didn't even get like a gym message or anything like that. Is that your alt? Hogers? Cool, I just got the power amplification goggle schematic. Nice, congrats. Is that just from farming the, S-Labs? Between accounts, same server, same BNet. Quite surprised it happened, so I was scared when I mailed over gold to buy my Longboy. Gonna buy Longboy for a boyfriend soon. We'll definitely contact GM first, because it's scared of getting banned again, especially since it's obvious to someone else's account. Yeah, probably worth putting in a ticket. So yeah, someone in trade chat was selling, TCG pet for 35k. I thought it might have been you. Landro's little XD for 35k. This guy's name is Poggers, and his guild name is Pog Squad. Too funny. Pretty sure that was a scam. I think it was shieldbitting with another account. I think the next time I repost my pets on KT, I'll post them even cheaper. I just want to get the long boy. Who cares if I lose a bit of gold in the process? Yeah, I'm sitting at like a little bit under 200 on this realm. So yeah, hit me up if you need like 200k. If you're sitting at like 4.8. Tempted to buy out your Landros though. Even the Grimoires at 50k is pretty good price. I think I'll bid on that one. Looks like I think the bid went through. Should be fine. Trying to decide if I want to place any other bids. Okay, so I do have reload. Just do /delete all. I don't know what that command does, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to type that into console. Ian, thank you so much for the 2-month subscription. Yeah, it's already been a month. I think I came back to streaming like on the 19th. So like a month and 2 or 3 days. But thank you so much for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Time flies when we're having funs. Yeah, like even when I play WoW when I'm not streaming, it seems like time flies. And then when you're streaming, it seems to fly even faster. I heard Sapu say that clicking the reload or done, they won't do anything with it. That's not right. Both done and reload will save the error message as well. The filled out form to the TSM, save variable files, and the TSM desktop app uploads it. It's good to know. I'll have to run the desktop app after the stream. 0 Lutz, thank you so much for the follow. Sounds good, man. Are you gonna be streaming later tonight? Dang, some of these low bids are really tempting as well. 57.6 for a girl. E-girls for fire. I think I'll bid on these as well. And then leave myself with like 40k just to flip with. Please fill in the steps when you get the TSM error windows, otherwise we may resort to public shaming. Oh, I probably should have typed out more, huh? So yeah, it should be like 150 closer to your goal, assuming I win these bids. Gonna check Bronzebeard next. Yeah, those prices are really good for TCGs. Hey, Game On End, hope you're doing well today. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Did you bid on 3 of my pets? Yeah, I bid on the 2 Grells, I think. And then the Grimoire, or Grimoire. Gotta listen to someone while I grind out this last bit. Nice, how close are you now? So we did sell Mechanical Peep for 8.7 on this realm. I've been trying to pick them up on the black market for 3k. Like 3 to 5 on most of my realms. It's a pretty decent price on that, I think. Dang, it's really cool. You guys are both really close. I guess I'd be okay buying your pets, but not Billy's. Oh yeah, did you hit up Billy? I'm sure he would want some pets as well. And I imagine he has a bunch of gold on KT. Yeah, Billis is a baller on both EU and NA. He's trying to get Long Boy on both regions. Pretty nice flip on this. Bought 2 at 3.6 and sold 1 at 37. I think I might continue dumping some pets even after I reach 5 million. I could use some liquid gold when the pre-patch drops. Yeah, definitely need some gold for pre-patch and then also for Shadowlands release. Is 410 coming out in pre-patch, or are they going to wait until Shadowlands to release it? Gonna check the Undermine journal real quick, see if there's anything else we want to buy on this realm. Gumdrop said release, but who knows? But when it's ready. Yeah, definitely sign up for beta invites if you haven't already. There's actually quite a few 310s we could invest in on this realm. So I'm gonna do a quick shopping scan for the 310s. Yeah, you can see Swamp Fury or Swarm Fury Amos listed for 45 gold. Probably gonna buy that to reset. Hydraxian Mantle. Really solid sell rate. 0.09. Region average daily sold 0.18. Pretty cool shoulders as well. So we could probably buy the 2 at 475 and 995 and reset those. Have you stockpiled any relics of the past mats yet? No, I haven't started doing that. Do you think it's worth stockpiling, like, everything? Or should I just focus on, like, cloth? Like, cloth is generally super cheap. So that might be something to, like, stockpile. But ore can be pretty expensive depending on, what expansion. I think I'll skip everything else. We're down to like 100k on this realm, so we need to be pretty picky about our flips. Also, Miggy, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry I missed it earlier. I've been buying materials used for relics of the past. 5 and 4, as well as linen cloth and bolts of cheap cloth pants. Or bolts for cloth pants. Which expansion is 4 and 5? Is that Mist and Draenor? All expansions can craft all ranks. Oh yeah, I did see the Seminon video on Twitter earlier, but I haven't had a chance to watch it. But I'll have to check that out after the stream. So just need to relist on this realm, and then we can check out a new realm. So what do you think will change with selling Mog with the item squish, posting prices, new level ranges? Not quite sure. I mean, Sharkin did talk about it a little bit yesterday on his stream. but I don't think the listing prices will make a huge difference. Especially if you're posting transmog from all expansions. I feel like the differences between the listing prices will kind of even out. Pretty similar to what it is now. You can add Relic 1 to crafted higher level transmog to scale it down to lower your deposit fees. Well, that's actually a really cool strat. Would be nice if it applied to BOEs as well, not just crafted stuff.
I've been expecting you.
Do you think that Olmog will kind of even out in value, or are some of the expansions just too ugly for most people? Yeah, it depends on what they do with the loot tables as well. I think most of the items should still retain their value. I thought I had a Glazer on this realm, but maybe not.
Ancestors watch over you.
You do flip the Agua's Band of Augury, right? Yeah, both of the 350s I try and flip if I find them for cheap on some realms. So pretty nice flip on these. Bought 3 at 650, and we flipped 2 at 8.5. We have one left. So we could try and sell it at 4.3. Yeah, I hope the island stuff goes up a ton. I'm pretty heavily invested on a few of my realms. Just gonna buy out the one at 100 gold. Might as well buy this out as well.
Walk.
Is the TSM Great Deal search good? I think it's pretty decent. It's pretty similar to the results you would find just using the Undermine Journal. Yeah, people are super lazy. Like, gear's pretty free right now if you just have people running through Mythic Zeros, but people still buy, like, craft 400s off the auction house. Oh, we do have a glazer here. Dang, we paid 70k for that.
Peace, friend.
I guess that's not too bad. Try and sell it for 1 million. Gonna buy more 310s on this realm, I think. I cannot wait to spend several hours every day crafting and vendoring stuff when the pre-patch hits. Vendor shuffles are peak gameplay. Yeah, hopefully the numbers are unchanged. So it is that profitable.
Looking for something special?
So there's 42 Glazer left on NA. I think I own like 4 or 5 of them, which is pretty cool. There's also a couple of recipes we can buy on this realm. Just taking a look at the deals page on the Enderman Journal. Design. Pretty low sell rate, but it's 4.5 gold for 20k item. Buy that. Pillar of Light listed at 20 gold. And you can see the next lowest at 11. So we could try and flip that. Everything else is listed relatively high. I actually own a Lavish Servings on this round. We bought that for 15 gold as well. Everything else is pretty high. Mage Weave Cloth on my realm. The one I'm on now. This is Karen Tor US. Mage Weave is 10 silver up to 70, or 69 silver, I guess.
Ancestors watch.
I actually have another banker on my laptop camped in Tichondria, so I could check that as well. So Major Weave Cloth on Tichondrius, 89 silver to... Someone has a bunch listed at 149 gold. But, like, roughly 1 gold, I think, for Tichondrius. Mage Weave has a vendor floor of 3 gold 30 with the pre-pad. You don't need anything except Mage Weave cloth. The current prices are just stupidly cheap. The best is rune cloth or deep sea satin for a relic of the past 5, and linen cloth to craft the cheapest pants. But I did some napkin math for mage cloth, mage weave on its own. So it's more worthwhile to invest in mage weave rather than going in on rune cloth and deep sea.
I have just the thing for you.
Try to sell this for 20. And then this one we can just undercut. There's one listed at 11k and we paid 20 gold for that. We could reset this as well. RMV is 3.4 and there's one listed at 250 and we paid 414 for our last one. I'll just buy it out. And then relist for like 10k. Wow, 7 gold. Gonna be buying that out as well. Wait, there's like a 7 gold deposit to list this. Why would you list it for 7 gold? I guess if it sells, you get your deposit back, right? Then list stars for like 10. Alright, I think we're done on this realm, so we can move on. Using just Mage Weave Cloth on its own, you end up getting 3 gold 30 per Mage Weave. Dang, that's insane. Hopefully they don't mess with the numbers. We are on quite a few realms with plenty of gold to invest in Mage Weave. So that's something to look into for sure. Do you think I should start stockpiling it now? I guess it would only make sense where I have tailors though, right? Because there's some crafting involved. Or do you think there will be enough gold in flipping the cloth? Alright, we can check out prices on my, few of my realms. Hopefully I have enough gold to list everything on this realm. I think we invested in a bunch of stuff on this realm, so may need to move over some more pets. Build my capital back up. Linen cloth has 99 gold on my realm. Dang, that's insane. So we just finished Ravencrest, so we'll check Airy Peak next. But I'll check Malfurion really quick. And then I can check Tichondrius on my other account. So Runecloth is 1 gold, up to 2 gold 26 on Tichondrius. There's loads of Mage Weave at below 1 gold. So I can invest in all those. Yeah, it's like 5k to buy out 5,500. So we want Linen Cloth, Mage Weave, and Rune Cloth.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
There's 5,300 on this realm. Rune cloth, there's a couple hundred. Let's buy those out. Linen cloth, there's quite a few. Buy up to 1 gold. Deep sea satin can be used to craft relics of the past 5 as well. Alright, I should check the bolts for both of those. One gold. So you don't want rune cloth bolts. Oh, okay, so it's just for the, linen.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
So we did get a couple thousand, with the mage weight cloth and then linen cloth as well. So we did sell some of the items that we relisted earlier. Contract Primordial Emerald for 43. That's a really good price for contract. And then 1 Rust Bolt for 43. Not quite as good, but I'm sitting on quite a few of these contracts. I think I have like 1,000 made already. So I need to dump those before end of the expansion. Hair Visionary, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry I missed that earlier. Oh yeah, Sulfurion Hammer Cell is pretty juicy. I bought 2 of those at 50k each, I think. Managed to flip one at 142. And then War Scrolls.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Yeah, we bought 2 at 51.2k average and sold one at 140. And then the price is back up to 90. So hopefully we can sell the second one. You can scale it up to item level 110 with a pre-patch, by the way, but the fire damage effect scales really poorly. Oh, we're gonna be able to use it at level 120. Or I guess level 50, which is like the new 120. That's pretty cool. Just gonna cancel these and relist manually.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
So we can pay up to 3 gold 30 for the 3 cloths that you mentioned. Oh, it's 5 gold 70 for the linen and rune cloth.
Inventory is full.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
I actually didn't need to cancel mine.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
3 gold 30 is the vendor for Mage Weave, but you don't want to pay that much. Yeah, I think the max I'm going to pay is probably 1 gold for each of the cloth. But if people can get 3 gold 30 by vendoring the Mage Weave, they'll probably be willing to pay 2 gold or 2 gold 50. If you buy the cloth for 1 gold, you can just flip it and double your gold.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
So I'll have to keep checking that on my main realms. We can actually check out Tichondrius next. I could also check Illidan as well. And then just plan to flip it on Illidan since I don't have any crafters there. I actually forgot that I have a tune logged into Tichondrius already. So I'm just buying the linen cloth right now on that account. Just picked up a 6,000 at 1 gold. I think the highest was 1 gold, 9 silver. Gonna log out and check Illidan on this account. Dude, look how much cloth is on this realm. What do you think? Should we go all in and just buy it all out? Yeah, it's like 4K to buy out 10,000. And then maybe buy up to 1.5. Yeah, Toy Arc, we are playing on NA right now. This is Illidan, NA. And then we'll just sit on that. Try and flip it at some point. But we got quite a bit. Looks like a little bit under 10,000 rune cloth. Mage Weave, we got over 10,000, I think. Yeah, 10,916. And then Linen Cloth, we got 1,700. Hopefully it works out. But if not, I'm not too worried. The cloth was super cheap anyways. We can check a few more realms. Check out what Airy Peak looks like.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
The prices are even cheaper here. There isn't very much though. But just buy this out. Dang, 1,500 for 375 gold. So yeah, someone asked about Aguas earlier. You can see I'm flipping a few on this realm. Pick this one up at 2K. And people are selling at like 18. And then I have another one. Actually, I could list my 355 for a lot more. Probably gonna cancel that.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me. Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old. If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
I am unable to carry more of those.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
I could buy that one up at 550 and try and do a reset. Toyork, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry I missed that earlier. Wow, Atlantic cores are 30k on this realm. It's pretty good. And then we did buy a bunch of these the other day. You can see I've been flipping them on this realm as well. My average purchase is 3.7k. My average sale price is 7.1. They're back up to 13. These are actually a pretty popular transmog, so I'm gonna list mine for 10k. I think it's low for the Sproutling, so I'm gonna not list mine. But we bought 5 of those at 56 gold and managed to flip one already at 4.7. Pretty nice flip.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
I am unable to carry more of those.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old. Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old. If you find anything exotic, bring it to me. Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
These are super cheap. 4 men's leggings for 600 gold. Even the ones at 2k are a pretty good deal. So I'm actually invest in these, just buy them out. Reset to that 12k.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me. Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
A lot of first mate hats at 2k. Could try and flip these as well. So we be buying like 5 at 2k each, resetting to like 13.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me. Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
310 piece at 62 gold. That's probably worth picking up to flip. Uh, 3.5k for the red lumberjack shirt recipe. Probably worth picking up. I guess great stream while I farm herbs. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Thanks for watching me while you're farming. Someone did the largest market flip that I've ever seen on my realm. Every current major material and every craftable for them. That's pretty insane. Yeah, especially if you're on like a full or even like any of the high pops. That must have been a very expensive reset. Hey Rambo, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing well today. Someone did that on one of my realms. They reposted every map for 32k a piece. That's pretty insane.
If you find anything exotic, bring it.
So I'm gonna stash the cloth in my bank.
Good day to you.
And then relist the stuff we just bought. Have quite a few Reigns of Poseidon on this realm. About 184 of those, 2.4k average. Our mat's good for flipping as well. Probably depends on the mat and your realm.
Have a good one.
We're just investing in those right now for pre-patch. Yeah, there's going to be a vendor shuffle. Apparently that's going to be really good. For the linen cloth, the rune cloth, and mage weave cloth, so... We just bought a bunch up on, I think, 3 realms so far. We're on Airy Peak right now. Bought out Tichondrius on one of my other accounts, and then we did also buy out Malfurion, I think. Oh, I guess 4 realms, because we did Illidan as well.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least
That's kind of
2
interesting.
centuries old.
Uncommon quality, rare quality, and epic quality. I didn't know they could be different like that. And then we can set the price on this, since we're the only one. I think that was actually a pretty good scoop. You can see it has a fairly high region sale rate as well, 0.07. Could try like 20k. And just hype it up for 2 days. And then this one we'll probably throw up for like 50. Did you get Deep Sea Cloth for the Relic of the Past? No, I didn't check the Deep Sea Cloth. Don't you have to search in Chinese on Illidan? That would be pretty interesting if they made you do that for the auction house stuff. So I'm having an interesting problem on my 110 in Shadow Labs. The mobs will attack me 10 to 20 times before my pet attack. That's really interesting. I'm running on 120s, and it's almost instant. I wonder if it's just a scaling problem for like 110s. I've been watching that. Is there a chance that they will hotfix that vendor shuffle before it comes? Yeah, I think that's always going to be a risk. They might hotfix it, change the numbers around before the pre-patch goes live. But I think the prices are low enough we can make a few investments on a couple of realms. Yeah, my 120 is instant as well. It's really weird that the 110's having issues, though. You could always just level it up. Just have one of your accounts, like, boost you on freehold.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Deep Sea is really expensive on this realm. 8 gold. Probably not worth picking up at 8 gold. But I'll keep my eye out on other realms. Oh yeah, we bought that tunnel pick, I think on the last stream. Oh no, it was 2 weeks ago. So it must have been during like her 12-hour stream. Picked that up for 57k. Super rare items. It actually has a really good sale rate, 0.14. Gonna try and get 500,000 for mine.
If you find anything exotic,
Gonna switch realms again. Gonna check Bleeding Hollow next. And I do actually have to raid in probably about an hour. So I'll probably be ending my stream pretty soon. I was hoping to get through all my flipping realms, but we're about like halfway through, so it's probably not gonna happen. I think the sell rate was 0.12 for the pick. Yeah, I don't really know why it's so high. It's like a super rare item. Dang, no cells here. Not like my 0.03 sell rate for a shirt, 3.6 million. I mean, 0.03 is pretty decent still for old transmog.
What brings you here?
Just a matter of being on top of relisting it, and then it'll sell eventually. So I did do a reset on the Assassin's Blade on this realm. You can see I picked up 5 of those, 16.6k average, and I flipped one at 56. So hopefully we can sell another one. Even the 40s would be nice. So yeah, we spent, I think, roughly 80k to do a reset. Pretty good flip on this. We bought 5 at 2.8k and sold one for 47. This was actually one of the old Legion trinkets. I may actually lower my price a little bit. Maybe do like 25. I do own a helm on this realm as well. We had one of these on our previous realm. Paid 50 gold for that. And you guys can see it's up to like 30k. Would be a really nice flip. If we can sell it for that 50k, or 30k rather. I may actually buy the one at 100 gold. And then list 2 of ours at 430. This is actually one of the first items I started flipping on this realm.
Walk with me, Earth.
I have a bunch of stuff in my guild bank as well. More assassin blades. I think we're done on this realm. Check Dark Spear next. So no sales here, just a matter of relisting my auctions. Deciding if I want to sell mine for 100k. Probably should buy that one up at 20 gold. Hopefully it's not a vendor recipe. It's an unobtainable item also. Only one more in my realm. That's really awesome. Is it one of the old, like, t-shirts? I'm sitting on quite a few of those as well. I think I own some on Manaroth and Malfurion. And then, like, one or two here and there on different realms. Oh yeah, Trapper shirt. Nice. Oh yeah, I bought a bunch of herbs on this realm, and then was gonna transfer them over to another character after merger. But I realized that this tune was on Alliance and the other tune was on Horde. So I had to sell myself a bunch of herbs. But they sold for super cheap, so I'm not too worried.
Inventory is full.
So I'm gonna relist these auctions and then probably be done. I think we're gonna start the group for Mythic in a few minutes. Let me see if I can find someone to raid in the meantime. So far as WoW Goldmakers, it looks like Ellie's on. So we can rate her, I guess. Octoberly is on as well. Oh, and I see Kitty Mau Mau is on. I guess we'll go ahead and raid Octoberly. I don't think I've raided her before, so. Yeah, but thanks guys for hanging out today. I will be in Mythic probably for a few hours. We usually just do the first three, and then I don't know if we're gonna start doing extra bosses, but I will probably stream again, actually, gold making after we're done with the mythic. I did say I was going to go late tonight, so probably be offline for maybe like 4 hours, and then I'll be back to finish up relisting and flipping on the realms that I missed. But yeah, I will catch you guys all later. I'm gonna go ahead and raid Octoberly, so hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you either later tonight or maybe tomorrow. Might actually take the day off tomorrow, but should be back on tonight.